the nicest.
I'm not a user,
I'm
I'm
a
a hustler.
I got 100 customers.
I'm smoking strong, my muscle up. Big Glock, but I still look cool. These niggas holding us on us. Hey, girls can't spit no cuts on ya. Hardcore ain't got no love for ya.
Yeah.
I check, but ain't no stubs in here. It's
Lil
Trick, bitch,
The
the
nicest.
nicest. Heyo.
Skits.
Yeah, 56 gas. 10 bands. No money clips.
Hey, catch and plays.
I let my hair grow out, but I still get your hey, yo, it's not a little nice right
Speaking
now.
of plays, man, January 15th, man,
What's going on?
we still fighting for the dream, man.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Guns up.
Gloves up.
Guns up.
Gloves
if you,
up,
if you
guns
don't know how to get your gloves up.
Gloves up, guns down.
Yeah.
You know, that's what we're
For
talking
sure.
about, actually.
No,
Instead of
Put the
gun
guns
violence,
Yeah.
put the guns up, be a man, scrap like men's did back in when niggas was scrapping.
For real.
Not that like your grandpa used to do.
Don't do that.
You know what I And then don't come back with the guns. You
Nah,
feel me?
well,
Okay.
shout out to Raw No Clip, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a nice event, man. It's
Sunday, this Sunday.
This Sunday.
Yes, actually, make sure you guys still fighting for the dream. Fight event.
Yeah.
Jump starts the new year. Still working on stopping the violence in the community and
Yes.
taking beefs inside the ring
Yes.
instead of the streets.
Yes.
Come on.
So
It
hey,
could be more
just
amazing
get
than
your
that.
weight up.
And throughout the duration of this episode, we'll be giving out 2 tickets.
And we will.
2 tickets. 2 tickets.
Matter of fact, I'm about to open up the phone lines just to make
Open
sure in
them
case
up.
niggas don't want to be seen, they can actually.
Open them up.
Did we talk about New Year's resolutions on the last show?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
If I ain't got my shit together, I would have got my shit together. Told me to.
Nah, I mean,
Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm Miss Lovey, the Queen of All Things Indie. This is another amazing Jammitorcrammit Thursdays. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got Hood Cuisine Rich in the building. I got my boy Thuggos in the building. And I got my girl Beck in the building. You know what I'm saying? She's the newest family face around here. So this is our new intern, you guys. You know, so you should be seeing a little bit of her here and there. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be teaching her the ropes and giving her the whole LOVE2JAM Radio education here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
School of hard knocks, if you will.
Yeah,
No, I'm
yeah.
just kidding. So how you doing, Beck? Tell people a little bit about you.
I'm doing real good. I got to Houston for the 3rd time 3 weeks ago, so just settling back into the holiday period. But Houston's my home. Like, I really feel that, and it's just, I love it here. The
you
people,
like
the
it
streets,
here.
everything. So,
You love
and I
it
love it
here.
here in this studio as well. So,
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, very
Appreciate
excited.
Do you have a pair of boots?
you mean like
Cowboy boots.
not yet?
Uh,
will you get them for me?
Yeah,
Are you offering to
definitely
for me?
acclimated from the city.
I don't have a pair of boots.
Okay, should we go shopping together?
Yeah,
On your budget.
We're boot shop.
On your budget, right.
Yeah, man. We definitely could see.
Okay, bet.
you get some
So she can
spurs.
step out.
Yeah.
So what are some of the main differences in the music scene out there versus the music scene out here?
I think such a big thing is that there's the amount of artists and also what someone told me because I only got into music maybe like this 2-3 years ago, so I'm still quite new into the scene in comparison. So one of my homies back home, he was saying that back home, because there's not many Aussies kind of coming up, that everyone's quite protective of their space.
Okay.
And so there's a little bit of holding on to yours, whereas what I found here is everyone's very sharing, okay, let's network, let's collaborate, and let's kind of go off like this. And that's just, it's blown me away, and it's landed me here so quickly.
Yeah.
You know, so it's crazy.
That's crazy because
Yeah.
I would have thought opposite because, here people think that, everyone is so, but
I
hear
think
that
it's
from
changing
someone on
back
the
home
outside.
for sure,
Mhm.
but that's, it's not where this is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're a fan of hip hop, then it's safe to say?
Yes. It's stolen my heart.
It's stolen your heart. Okay,
Yeah.
well, what moment did you realize, that you fell in love with hip hop? I know that sounds cliche, like we're watching an episode of Love and Basketball, but I don't know if you're familiar. It's like this movie from the 90s.
Yeah.
With
90s?
yeah, it came out in the 90s. Love Jones. It was like the Love Jones, Love and Basketball era.
I thought it was 2000.
Niggas,
Man, you finna go
A
look at
minute
this.
ago.
Right?
A minute ago.
Thank you. It was a minute
it's
ago.
a minute ago.
Thank you. It was the
Back
90s.
in
But
the
I
day.
said that because it's a specific era of hip hop and culture and music and those movies
yeah,
coming
hip-hop
out. The
movies.
Love Jones, the
Fuck no.
what?
The Luther girls. Little Luther.
By the time Love and Basketball came out, that's not. What you mean? That's not even considered the 90s. The 90s hip hop is 1990 to 1995. Anything beyond 95, you might as well say the shit of 2000, because they went through a phase of being extra watered down, extra. They was glamorizing the bling bling era, shit like that.
Okay.
That's not real rap.
Love and Basketball came out in 2000.
See,
Right?
Duh.
Came out in April
Duh.
2000.
During that
2000?
phase, I feel like it was a few ways back.
I said 2000.
Okay.
I said 2000. I read it. I said you were right. It came out in 2000.
Thank you.
Now, I didn't say it didn't come out in
Shout out
2000.
Lucifer 238.
I said that Love Jones and Love Jones era, meaning they all came out around the same time. And you're disagreeing. However,
No, that's
Love
not
Jones
what-
came
that's
out in
not what I'm doing.
'97.
That's not what I'm doing.
So
That's not what I'm doing.
that's like
Come on,
still
now,
that
don't
same era at the same time, which is what I was
Don't
saying.
do that.
That's what I said.
Definitely not.
That's what I said. I don't know you.
3 years in hip hop can be a totally different thing.
Now it's 3 years. Oh, all right. Never mind. So moving right along. Anyway, back.
And it's
So
never-
when did you? I still want to hear her
Okay,
answer,
okay.
whether it had been 2000 or '97.
Yeah.
I need to know, when did you? What moment did you fall in love? Like with him?
I think it was definitely an accumulation, but it was the moment I fell in love, it was when I just kind of I was in Denver
Okay.
and I met
Colorado.
not another, because I wasn't an artist at the time, but I met an artist, and just his perspective and belief and just seeing I just feel like I teleported from this girl in Australia who didn't really like happen with hip hop, just to like being in it and just completely seeing it like almost from the inside, but like narrated to me. And it was just felt like just it is just totally a different world, and it's the whole world, and has a whole history within itself, and it's just there's just so much of a ambition side, and then a freedom, and just doing like what you want as the individual, and trying to be your own, not trying to fit into like the what is acceptable vibe. I think that's the thing that really took me. And then there's just the element of like songwriting and expressing yourself that I just fell in love with, and I was just doing as a hobby initially during COVID, because Melbourne had like the worst lockdown restrictions in the world, so I had a lot of time, and I just kind of developed my skills and researched through there, and it just both the world of hip-hop and then also the songwriting, the skill set, and just the journey both stole my heart. And then I came to Houston first time April last year.
I remember. You were done. That's all you needed.
I was done.
So was it like a specific song that like really just puts you like you're like that moment, like when I heard this song right here, I knew. Like for me, it was Shimmy Shimmy Ya by Old Dirty Bastard. That song is when I knew that I was in love with hip hop. Like that shit was ODB, Old Dirty Bastard with Wu-Tang.
You damn near 50, and it took that long for you to...
I'm damn near 50.
It took you that long to fall in love with hip-hop?
That's the
We
one
talking
thing.
about
I said the first moment that I was like fell in love with hip hop was when I heard Shimmy Shimmy Ya. I was young, actually. I was not. You tried it, but no, sir. I was a young whippersnapper. And I was,
Hey, listen. This
do it.
This is when I fell in love with hip hop. I had a brother who was into that shit. My oldest brother. Long live Hot Rod. So look, he was my version of LL before LL came out.
he licks and smash.
He was a player. He was handsome. He had the Kangos and the velour sweats and shit like that.
Okay,
Boom
one of them.
boxes and he was into all that shit.
Okay.
So seeing him do that, and then I heard KRS-One, that Love Gonna Get You. That's when I fell in love with rap.
Love
Love is gonna get you.
Love gonna get you.
Yeah,
That's how it got you.
that boy classic, and I fell in love ever since.
God damn.
I started trying. Then I first started trying to rap off of Biz Marquee.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you tried to rap off of Rappers delight.
No, I used to copy Biz. I used to rap Biz Marquee raps to niggas because they wasn't up on Biz Marquee.
Yeah.
I think you was
Claiming
like
as your
hip.
own.
Yeah.
You was like hip hop, and you don't stop or rock up to the bank.
I was doing all that.
That's what you was doing. I know you was. I know you was doing
Nah.
it. You had the bell bottom pants on.
Shit, I was in the R&B and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Drew Hill and Tyrese and shit.
Damn.
You know what I mean? What you mean?
I was already a career criminal by
By the time he introduced R&B to the scene.
Nigga, Drew Hill came out in 96.
And then, you know what I'm saying? Pop, you know what I'm saying? You know Pop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Biggie and shit for shit show. You know.
For sure.
I was mostly singing and shit. I was in the church choir and shit, and doing plays and shit in church and school. You know, I was in a band. I played trumpet,
That's
piano.
cool. That's real cool.
Yeah. It looked like the type.
That boy said you look like you played piano in
Can I please
school.
get my drum solo today?
I'm mad and shit if he don't get it.
I fuck with the trumpet. Any beat that's got a trumpet on it, it's already like up in my books. They just like feels like champion vibes about a trumpet.
Yeah, see,
You know, it's really like grand entrance. Like hell yeah, for
And then you
real.
got to fight for first chair. You know, you want to get that first chair. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's right. You want to get that first row of the first
Okay, one time in band camp, real fast, calm down.
I'm talking about
One
niggas.
time in band camp?
I'm talking niggas like they watch
American Pop.
they watch
Yeah.
that goddamn drum line. And I'm talking about that's like the epitome movie. Like drum line.
Nick Cannon?
Yeah, he was in it. I can see. I can see.
He was in that movie.
Rich in that thing.
No, man.
No. Y'all childish.
Don't let that man talk to you like that. Drum with your heart, yeah.
Drum with your soul.
Just going out.
Drum with your soul.
I'm definitely missing something. I need
Yeah,
to,
so there's this
check it out
movie.
afterwards.
Yeah, it's a movie called Drumline starring Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon.
Oh, it's a classic.
Classic film.
Gotta watch that.
Okay, on the list. Yeah.
Definitely
Drumline.
add it to
Let me write down.
Yeah.
Boys
Yeah,
in the
it was
hood.
like,
Right now, boys in the hood.
That is on my,
Society.
that, honestly, that is the no one wants to watch it. Like it's like all the movies that like I've seen it 20 times.
Yeah,
We'll have a
gotta
movie
watch
night. Play the movie night. Let's do a marathon of all like the classics. That would be
Shots.
unreal.
No.
Shotters. I gotta put on
Gotta
Shotters.
watch
Overrated, bro.
Don't
Wait,
start your shit with
Shotters?
Shotters.
No,
Shotters.
Come on, bro.
No.
Shotters.
Oh,
How do I spell this?
SHOTTAS. I'm just
Yes.
gonna have her come over and I'm just gonna
Yeah.
give her a crash
Yeah.
course. in
Okay,
the
yeah.
films.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna get like 2 zips and we're gonna fucking, I'm about to educate her. She's gonna come in here talk about his big back. Like, she's gonna be like, Ricky! She gonna know what's up. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Greg look like she a psychoanalyst. Like, I'm a dope boy, and Chris go to the store and didn't have money.
Yeah.
They knew they didn't have no money.
Yeah. They already know they was beefing with the guy.
Yeah, why would
Make sure there's no spoilers, please.
Right, yeah. Hold on. You're fucking it up. Hold on. I don't know why I'm asking you to
Nah, for real.
Oh,
Hey, listen, man, Vanilla Ice was one of my favorite rappers.
he had his
Boy,
time.
you better get your.
He had his time.
No,
Don't do that like you ain't.
No, I'm not gonna.
Niggas
I
was
ain't saying that. I ain't saying
Niggas was fronting.
Hey,
They was. Everybody had them parts, them sides.
my
tucked in.
favorite was my favorite when he was on the Ninja Turtles. Ninja. That boy was
Oh
good.
my God! Why are you like this?
It was good.
Why? Why are y'all like this? Oh my God! Okay. Anyway, anything else pertinent happening in hip hop news? In hip hop news?
What's going on, man? They won Angela Bassett won an award for
Hey,
Wakanda.
Angie.
Oh
Yeah.
That Woman King.
What's the Woman King?
She's one of my, I don't give a fuck about this. She was in Boys in the Hood. That's one of my
was.
favorite movies. So I'm a champion. Everything.
So you said everything Angela Bassett, huh?
Yeah, whatever she into.
Yeah, there's some new house party situation going on. The new
I'm
episode.
going to.
house
I'm
party.
taking my sister to see that for her birthday.
Yeah, I
On
wanna
see it.
January 26th.
Oh,
I gotta check it out.
Yes.
oh,
No,
wow.
well, I guess we're going January 27th. because I'll be here. You know, we do the little shindig.
Well, my birthday party is on the 27th.
Yeah, but I thought it's gonna be at the all woman.
I said I wanted to do a Jammitorcrammit live for my birthday, and I was hoping that somebody would take the ball and run with it. But I mean, if I have to throw my own birthday party, I mean, I could. I mean, it's what I do, right?
We're gonna talk afterwards.
I thought you wanted to.
We're gonna have to talk. We're gonna have to get together, bro.
Nah, but I think it's too little of a time for the Jammitorcrammit thing. But the 27th is cool. You know, I'm just gonna do my little. It's an all-female showcase. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be, you know what I mean, a little vibe.
Green for the money and
Yeah. Fuck that. It's my birthday, so if you want to pull up, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, fuck all that. It's my birthday, right? Yeah, but for shit show, shout out to them kids over there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hook was in gonna be there set up with some infused shit, products and shit, getting my best friend high for her birthday.
Those sliders to get you slid, man. You be up under somebody.
Sliders will get you slid.
Sliders to get you slid. I like that.
Oh, wow.
They the truth.
The
man know his shit. Let's get that
True. And we definitely have Jammitorcrammit. Rip the Mic on January the 18th, which is a Wednesday. So if you're an artist and you still want to sign up, send me your pictures, slide in the Facebook DM, whatever. Let us know. We'll get you on. It is free to perform your single. You know what I'm saying? And we are going to be doing some new shit this year. I think we're going to be signing niggas to artists, management contracts, and you know what I mean? Getting people in rotation, getting them interviews, getting them content shoots, like really giving artists what they need. Tools they need.
It's all about the artist, bro. It's not about anything else.
Yes. But speaking of which, I have a little tidbit of information I can tell these artists whenever they're participating in such things as open mics and shows like that.
Gotta tap in.
Attention. Queen of all things indie here.
Thanks.
And I just want to let you guys know that we don't want a concert. Okay? An open mic, we just want to hear one song, maybe two tops.
Yes.
But playing a bunch of music from in a room full of people that don't know you, songs that we're not going to hear or haven't heard, it's uncomfortable. It's awkward for me, and I have to sit there and bob my head, and I be over it, okay? One song, two tops, you feel what I'm saying? So what if you can pay $50, $60, $70 and Sam will let you put a couple songs, but it's like, why do that though? You know what I'm saying? You're infringing upon the crowd at that point. We didn't ask for your concert.
I don't know which one to pick.
I just want one. I don't need, and then all of them don't be live.
Exactly.
And we're not even gonna remember them because we don't know you.
With one or two.
Exactly.
If you have too many, it kind of blurs.
Thank you. It's like one song.
It's a distraction to the one that I really like.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I'm like,
have one strong one and then just cut it. Let them want more.
Exactly.
Thank you.
I feel you.
Beck is talking that real shit. So that's my advice for you motherfuckers. You know, please don't berard the crowd. You know, no one wants to hear your mixtape.
Message.
Yeah, that's more.
We don't want to hear it. I don't care if it's live. I don't care. I don't want to hear it. That's not what that's about. Yeah. And also, my other thing, and then that's it. I'm going to get off my soapbox or whatever they be saying. If you're an artist and you go to a situation, don't just sit there looking at all the other artists. Network. Get in the mix. It's okay to get up and like jam with the artist that's performing. It's okay to interact with them and be a fan of theirs and they become a fan of yours. You feel what I'm saying? Don't come, sit there, wait for your turn to perform and then perform and then leave.
Gotcha.
It like completely defeats the purpose of networking. It defeats the purpose of coming to the event. Like, you know, be there, be present, take up space, interact, mingle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't just come perform and leave. Like,
you're supposed to sell yourself. You're a brand.
Praising other people doesn't take away from anything that you do.
Facts.
It can never.
Facts.
So
it's free to support.
I think that's what people feel though.
Man.
You know, if I praise them, then it'll hype them up and then it'll take attention away from me. But it's unlimited. You know,
I agree.
You gotta show support. That's what we're all here to do. Support.
Yeah, support is major and support is free. Support how you can, you know.
Exactly.
But in the meantime, don't be a hater. And actually, if you're gonna do this network, perfect your craft. You know what I'm saying? Get out there
and invest in yourself.
Or
you gotta invest in yourself.
If you don't have personality, or if
you're dry as a sponge,
or if you lack, just certain things. you definitely hit up the Picnic Club HTX, and we're gonna get you right, man.
We gonna get you together.
We're gonna develop your artistry. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna get your look together. We're gonna get your booking. We're gonna do all that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pay to play. So we're gonna figure it out.
Yeah,
Exactly.
if you have a budget.
You have to invest in yourself in any business. You know what I mean?
It's very true.
Exactly, because you're not gonna thrive when you invest in yourself. You know what I'm saying? You think
I ain't
when
gonna
these,
lie, man.
some restaurants, then you think they just sold one plate and then they not gonna get any more.
Not to change up the subject, man, but I really didn't invest in myself when I used to hustle off
Oh Lord.
you know,
on the block.
nah, you
Lord Jesus.
On the block.
Is this what we're doing?
know what I'm saying? I was over there,
The
you know
school
what
of
I'm
hard
saying?
knocks. You feel me?
You know where I was at?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I was over
In the
there,
mix. You know what I mean?
man, whore.
Nah. Hold on, we ain't saying that. Come on, man. I ain't know you was on the strip.
I was on business.
You was slanging dang?
I was on business, man.
You was co-dingling?
No,
Listen, man.
no.
You was co-dingling. That's what you was doing.
I had these certain gray sweats.
You hit the block in the gray sweats?
Muscle shirt and gray sweats.
One of the 50 Cent? Was during the 50 Cent
Yeah, one of the
t-shirt?
50 Cent ones.
Oh,
I had shoes with no socks, acting a fool like that.
So you was out there meat slanging on Bissonnette, making money the long way.
Making that money.
Deuce Bigelow who?
Right.
Deuce Bigelow who?
The male gigolo.
The neighborhood gigolo.
Do they have male gigolos in Australia?
Not that I'm aware of,
Yeah,
but I'm
okay.
sure. I'm sure.
Yeah, they do,
It's
but
everywhere.
it's
Not that. Yeah.
Discreet.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think you would ever pay for, like, say we're riding?
I didn't even know where this is going, but no.
Oh, no, look, hear me out.
Okay,
So me and you riding on, me and you, we riding, you know what I'm saying? If we hit Sweetwater, you know what I'm saying? And Sweetwater is where all the, like, you know, fine UPS niggas be walking to their cars and to work and shit. Where's the UPS is You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you know what I'm saying? If you see a gentleman, someone at the door, is it, you think that's Christian dough?
I heard
Was that you tapping? Were you just
I thought it was
everybody. Okay. Yay! Perfect timing. Oh, we were trying to text you and stuff. No, you're good. You're awesome. So we're gonna take a little break, y'all. Our guest just got here, and we're gonna get right back into it in just a moment. I'm Miss Lovey, Queen of all things indie. My co-host Doug Osta. We got Hook Cuisine in the building. We got the intern Beck in the building. We got Blue Eyes in the building, and now we got Haitian Doll in the building. And we gonna be right back. You feel me?
Yeah,